The court has received 7 other petitions challenging the declaration of William Ruto as president-elect, with petitioners citing what they termed as massive irregularities and illegalities. Renowned public interest litigants Khelef, Khalifa and Okiya Omtata, who is now the Busia Senator-elect, are among the petitioners seeking the nullification of the presidential election results. And as Kariuki now reports, the list of petitioners includes former presidential aspirant Reuben Kigame, who wants the court to declare the August 9th presidential election null and void.
The dash to beat the deadline was as frantic as the scramble to get the attention of court officials at the nearly chaotic Supreme Court registry at Forodha House here in Nairobi. Veteran civic action litigant Khelef Khalifa returned to the Supreme Court once again, challenging the manner the IEBC conducted and managed the presidential election. Khalifa was prominent in the 2017 election petition that saw the Supreme Court nullify the presidential election results. He wants the Supreme Court to draw the same sword against this year's election, which he claims was marred by massive irregularities. Khalifa also wants the court to order an audit of all electoral technology deployed in the August election and for all petitioners to be granted access to the KIEMs kits claiming infiltration, which affected the credibility of the election.
Technology is meant to be an enabler of the rights of the people to vote. When technology is compromised and it ends up undermining the right of the voter, we are going to ask the court to find that technology which was deployed by IEBC for this election was a technology that did not facilitate the exercise of the right, did not facilitate the actualization of that right in the manner that is required under the law.
Khalifa's petition was followed by a separate challenge from another public interest litigation regular, Okiya Omtata, now a newly elected senator for Busia County. Omtata says in his petition that the math does not add up. Omtata's petition avers that the final results were not based on the absolute total number of votes cast and did not factor in some 140,028 votes, which he says would alter the outcome of the final results, and particularly the constitutional 50% plus 1 threshold. The Busia Senator-elect says none of the 4 presidential candidates met the 50 plus 1 threshold as declared by IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati. Omtata's arithmetic in the petition placed all candidates below the 50% mark, with William Ruto scoring 49.9% and Raila Odinga 48.3%. And after failing to secure clearance to run for president, gospel artist and presidential aspirant Reuben Kigame has also filed a petition asking the Supreme Court to declare the nomination and clearance of the 4 presidential candidates as null and void.
I'm here to argue and pray the court to accept that the 4 candidates were illegally nominated to run. IEBC and its chair, Wafula Chebukati, actually deliberately locked out all the independent candidates.
The first petition of the day was by one voter, John Njoroge Kamau, who sought the court's clarification on whether the IEBC chairman erred in excluding other commissioners in the final tallying. He also wanted the 7-judge bench to declare that the IEBC chair had committed election-related irregularities and barred from overseeing another election as national returning officer. Also presenting their prayers at the registry was the lobby group Youth Advocacy Africa, who also called for the nullification of the presidential election, saying they had evidence that there was manipulation of the poll outcome to ensure a candidate achieved the 50% plus 1 threshold. With the petitions now lodged, attention now shifts to the Supreme Court judges, with the 7-judge bench now having 14 days to hear and determine the case involving the presidential election. Kariuki, Citizen TV at the Milimani Law Courts.